we see anyone against our view as an enemy of the church, as an enemy of God.
When trouble goes, Jehovah sees, Jehovah knows.
I am excited to welcome you to another episode of Ekklesia Peace Network, an initiative for the promotion of the peace of the household of faith. Last week, we started talking about the second reasons why we have conflicts in the church, despite the various strengths of the church to make peace to the whole world. And that last week, we talked about differences in values, in interests, in expectations, and also in our background. Today, we want to look at a few examples of areas where our values affect our spiritual undertakings. Sometimes there may be argument in the church whether a woman should wear trousers or not. Those things are many times influenced by our exposure and our background, and not necessarily scriptural passages. But many times we think it is scriptural passages that propel our position. For example, the first time in my life that I saw a man wearing wrapper in the south part of Nigeria, it was very strange to me, because I didn't believe that a man is supposed to wear wrapper. But that is their cultural dress there. It took some time for me to understand their culture, and that I cannot compare their culture with my own culture. Another interesting thing that could cause, and that has caused a lot of crisis in churches, is whether to change the name of the church or not. It has been a serious source of conflict in many churches. Why? Because people attach primordial sentiments to church names. There's a recent experience like that led to a crisis, a prolonged crisis in the church for about 9 to 10 years. The older generation have primordial feeling about the names they were bearing, and they don't want it changed. The newer generations think the new name has spiritual values, and that they are moving to another spiritual level if they change that name. And it caused serious crisis in the church. Primordial factors make us to become emotionally deep-rooted in the issue. That once the emotion is involved, we do not see it from the spiritual perspective alone. We begin to see it from that our value emotion, interests emotion, background emotion, our perspective emotion, and we continue to argue, many times using Bible passages to justify our different positions. And those Bible passages are wrongly interpreted many times, but we stand on them and we begin to think that we are at the right position of argument, and who we refuse to commit our loyalty to. We see anyone against our view as an enemy of the church, as an enemy of God. There are situations that people are blackmailed in the church. See, he's a son of the Satan. They know he doesn't know God, just because we are defending our position, which may not necessarily be right. Another way is by protecting tribal sentiments in the church. And this is becoming very obvious. Though the church will try to pretend as if tribal sentiments is not there. But the truth of the matter is that we have it in churches. Some want their tribe man to be the pastor of the church. Some think their tribe is not well represented in the church leadership. Some have reservation about some tribes, and that affects their reaction to them, even in the church. And tribal sentiment is becoming deeply rooted in the affairs of the church, and many times being rated above spiritual competence and every form of spirituality. People have attached serious values to some of these things, primordial values to these sentiments. It's however important for the church to know how to manage these sentiments. But that will be our discussion at the next episode. And on that note, I say shalom.
When trouble goes